Hi guys, Big One here, and welcome to my next video discussing the changes in the 6.82 patch. This time I'm going to discuss the changes to Riki. He's been changed quite significantly, but unlike Bloodseeker, he's not been removed from the captain's mode. Quite possibly because his rework isn't so extreme. There's no new ability for it. His current ability has been rebalanced and they've been changed. His let's go over his changes first. Right, so his base movement speed has been reduced from 300 to 90. So I drop these. So from 300 to 290, sorry. His base damage has also been reduced from reduced by 10, so it's not quite hitting as hard. His base HP regeneration, which was quite significant in the early game at 1.5, is now been set back to the default of 0.25. Yes. Now that sounds like a really massive nerf, but it really isn't because of the way his permanent invisibility now works.
Your middle tower is under attack.
So his other abilities have, are now
as you bid.
Are now the same. His backstab is the
Your
same.
Bottom tower is under attack.
His smoke screen is the same.
Silent as smoke.
What has changed is his invis has been nerfed and his blink strike has been buffed. So just before we initiate on this team fight,
as you bid.
We can quickly go over the invis. I'm going to try and pause it before we get there.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Right. So basically, the invis, the fade delay has been increased. And so basically once you break invisibility, there's a good chance you're going to die. If you can't just break invisibility to harass like you can in that you could before, because the fade delay of 1 second on Riki basically meant he could pound you and run off. As long as he was in smoke cloud, chances are you weren't going to hit him. By the time a stun met him, he'd be invisible, and of course because it's a passive, he would become invisible even when he's stunned. So you'd only get 1 second to hammer on Riki, which was really annoying. It made him a real pain in the ass to deal with because he could just continually wander around battle freely. He didn't really get involved that much, except going for pickoffs, and he was just really irritating. You didn't actually get to fight him, you just had to be aware he was always there, which made Riki really survivable, but not getting that much involved, or at least not in an interactive way, in a way that I think it was too good. It forced the enemy team to just buy a gem or spam wards, because he's going to pick off your squishy characters if you don't. But this way, at least every time he becomes visible, he knows he's going to take a bit more damage. But they have sort of buffed him with that to give him 7 health regen once it's maxed out. Is really good whenever he's invisible. So if you're changing lanes, you're going to be invisible. If you're waiting for an opportunity in the middle of a fight, you're going to be invisible. So really good, that health regen. So it's also going to make it, if you take an early level, if you take that level 1, it's going to let you trade really effectively on because nobody's going to be able to kill you in 2 seconds. Well, they're going to get 8 seconds, I suppose, at level 1, but it's still, you back off a little bit. It's almost like a free tranquil boot. It's not quite as powerful, but it's like free tranquil boots. It's going to let you trade really effectively, because the health regen, 4 regen per second, is really good. I mean, 10 seconds is 40 HP. That's just, it is really going to stack. You're going to be healed back to full health in like a minute and a half. It's ridiculous. But the Blake Strike, again, this has been changed really significantly. Now, the cast range has been increased from 700 to 800, which I think is really good, because it's going to be an ultimate now. The bonus damage has gone up from on level 1, but obviously you can't take it from level 1 anyway. It was 30, 60, 90, 120. It's now 50, 70, 90. So it's not that great anymore, but to be honest, with the way you can use it now, it needed that nerf because it's been buffed in quite a significant way. There's no longer a cooldown. Now there's charges. So basically, this is why I've paused it as we were coming in. I was expecting the enemy bots to stick around, but basically there's charges, and you can use those charges as much as you like. So you bear in mind you get the bonus damage from backstab, and we get basically I've got 4 charges, and the charges restored every 30 seconds. So if you wait till you got, well, I've got 4 charges at the minute, and this is going to let me have 4 blink strikes immediately, and I can just dive around the battlefield, blink striking as much as I like. I'm going to be really hard to lock down and focus because I'm just going to be everywhere. If an enemy tries to turn around and hit me with a right click, I'm going to end up behind them, which again is going to screw them up a bit with the turn rate. Really, really good, that ability. So let's see if we can find somebody, and I'll show you how it works now. Let's push a tower and see if they
made a killing. Since you put it like that.
Typical. I show up top and they all go mid.
Quickly,
Let's
quickly.
go mid then. Go on, haste rune, haste rune.
Your middle tower is under attack.
See no evil. Death's bounty.
They will go on top. Are you kidding me?
Quietly now.
Look at that, 8.5 health.
Quiet as cat's feet. Illusion. Quietly now. Quickly,
okay.
Quickly.
And blink. 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 I mean, these are only low-level bots, obviously, but that is a devastating ability. Being able to just go back and forth at will. That's just horrible. It's just horrible. So again, I think,
since you put it like that,
I'm not really a Riki player, but I do think he's going to end up
whom shall I
getting involved in team fights a bit more. Yeah, awesome ability. Awesome ability. Right, guys, so I think that's pretty much it. I may do a summary video. I'm not going to go through every change in detail. If you really want to go through the entire of the patch notes, either go read them, go see the guys at Dota Cinema. They do freaking everything. So, but I just wanted to go over the basics. I'm going to be putting these in a playlist, so if I do decide to put up another video, then you'll see it in the playlist. So I do hope you found this useful, guys. If you do play Riki regularly, please let me know how you think the changes have affected the hero, because I don't really play Riki a great deal. So let me know what you think, guys. Have a great day. See you later.